Hello. Good morning, everyone. Very good afternoon. It's been a while. Why do I feel like the DT sounds different? Minecraft songs. Turn on flashlight. How do you stop timer? How old is Donald Trump? Turn off the volume. Hello. Recipe, thanks for coming in. I was actually not speaking when the Trump thing came on. I have a joke. Okay, it is speaking it by itself. Set an alarm for LOL. Play Spotify. Okay. It is taking over. Have you been open this one? I mean, it's been a while. Okay. Send me backwards. Play next song. Ultimate awkward. How do I just need help? Augustus, just play the game. Okay, so the last series, this one. Now we're on the train. I say you remember it, right? Really?
Hello. Hello. Can you hear me? Good morning. Yeah. I guess going to ditch that in yes. it's been acting up. And since English is not really my first language, I may have a bit of having troubles with my grammar. If that's the case, we have a meeting to resume volunteers tonight. You could join us if you want, said Fuka-chan. Well, have a lot of people with influence in the mountains coming tonight, so I think it would be enough to do. Since it's been a while, I'm not really used to this streaming thing. Yeah, I hope so. So I think it would be enough if you just show your face there. It's just a little too sudden. Inner thoughts. I don't want to immediately get thrown into the lion's den. Sorry to disturb our conversation, but while talking about that, we arrived to our next attraction. Please look out of the window for the waterfall. Look at her. Okay, I can't read. Look at her in all its glory. What you see in front of you is the waterfall of succession. Silence. Can you recall that a waterfall maybe is just a lake? Yeah, it does look like something like a spring. Yeah, freshwater spring. We do have a similar thing in our place. I mean, not at my place, at least around a kilometer away from here. I do need to a bit of a hiking, to hike a bit, to just go there. Okay. Also, we passed so fast I could only see it for a second. Yeah, the winter scenery looks really good. I haven't really seen something. I haven't really seen that kind of scenery personally. The only snow thing I've experienced are hails. When I was a child, it was like a tennis ball size. Good thing I was in the apartment. Well, also, we passed so fast I could hardly see it for a second. The train announcer was also explaining something, but the sound was so low I couldn't even hear anything. I turned to my guide, Yamada-san, and she seemed to be lost in thought. That's weird. Normally people would react with, huh? Or, eh? Well, the people are probably used to it by now. And I don't see any other passengers. Sorry for my weak reaction, I guess. Oh, she was talking about me. I mean, normally, people that are sightseeing are already interested in these places to begin with. True. But nothing is more difficult than to interest the uninterested. Okay, there's a bit of interesting wording. We passed so fast I couldn't see anything. Maybe the train should slow down when passing a scenic or areas or something. I see. I never thought of that. But well, I don't think saying this to Yamada will change anything. I'm kind of astonished. Turn my eyes to the outside of the window and look around the scenery. Have you seen some sceneries like this, Spooky? Yeah, there's really nothing. The word nothing really fits here. Of course, it's not actually nothing. There are forests, rivers, and nature. Probably even animals here and there, but they were all irrelevant to me. And because of that, I think it's the same as nothing. I wonder how this scenery looks to Yamada-san. Does it look bright and shiny? Yeah, probably too bright for me. If so, it's the exact opposite of what I feel. I then wondered about Yamada-san's future, growing up with all this around her. So, what's your dream for the future? Hmm? What did you say? No, nothing. I was suddenly afraid to ask her about it, so I retract my words. Ah, our protagonist is so relatable. I've been to same situation here and there. I was afraid that Yamada-san will reply to me with the same energy as those students before. So basically calling us a city boy and picking a fight with us. I mean. Anyways, do you guys have a local specialty or like something? Or I can't speak. Do you guys have a local specialty or like souvenirs or something? Well, it's typical with Japanese countryside. If you're really a city boy or that's either going just living or basically going into a isolated village, of course the local people would be worried about him. I guess they do feel betrayed too, because he left the countryside for the city. I had a part-time job in design work, so at least I knew a little about that. While being a printing company, we sometimes had opportunities to propose and create designs for merchandise and other novelties. We have a scarf with an original design. I love to use it, look! Saying that, Yamada-san unfolds her own scarf which she had kept inside and shows it to me. Yeah, it has an interesting design. Is that a donkey or probably a horse? Yeah, she looks so cute and she's showing off her scarf. What do you think? Isn't it cute? Yeah, it's cute. And you too. That's so lame. Okay, MC, we need to talk. Do you have something else? No, that's all. Eh? Yeah, it's a little bit disappointing. Well, he's an antisocial city boy, so I guess, well. What about over there? What kind of tourist souvenirs do you have in the city? I guess city things, gadgets, probably fashion. City doesn't really have those what we call souvenir shops. Uh, it's called pasalubong here in the Philippines. We do have those selling dried mangoes and probably chicharon or pigskin, a fried pigskin, which is typical in Mexico and here in the Philippines. Yeah, food related. I think it's mostly food related, like black banjo or skyscraper bananas. Okay, that's a weird one. Skyscraper bananas? I've seen the commercials. Okay, what the hell? Skyscraper banana. It's just a normal castella cake, so it's not that rare. Ah, so it's probably just pastries. But before long, it established itself as number one souvenir sold in the city, and many people buy it. I guess if you go for something basic that everyone will enjoy, people will just buy it. He does make sense. I hear they recently came out with a white Yukimi version. What's Yukimi meant again? Yukimi. Google Yukimi. Meaning. In Japanese culture, so Yukimi means a name in. It's a it's a kind of name in Japanese. It means outstanding, kind, harmonious, abundant, skilled, and highest. Okay, I was reading the meaning of the kanji. And I can't read the kanji. Oh well. Oh well. I really want to eat that one. If you want it that bad, you can buy it online. Online? I guess she doesn't know how to order online, I'm guessing. Although we are in the mountains, the orders also arrive here. They just take a little longer. I see. I have never used that before, so I didn't knew that. I meant buying souvenirs online kinda feels wrong. True. If you ever go to the city, you should try it out. Speaking of snacks with different variations, did you know that Kit Kat is one of the Japanese chocolate that have the most variations in Japan? There's green tea, there's matcha flavor, what is it called again? Cherry blossom, and probably each prefecture has its own unique Kit Kat flavor. Me in the city. For some reason, the mother's son looked anxious as she spoke. Excuse me. Do Do you think I can go to the city? Well, the city and the mountains are connected by tracks. Surely you can get there. It's not we have different languages and it's not hard to get there. If you have 2,500 yen, you can get there in 2 hours by express train or 3 hours in the normal one. It's basically the same with my situation. I can go to the city in the bus within 3 hours. From basically passing by two provinces. It may not be close, but it is not far as you think. If you want to go there, you can go there immediately. It's about that distance. Oh, hello, Van. How are you? Are you thinking of going to Plan B? Oh, have you found a job yet? Ooh, I guess congratulations is in order. Yeah, we are connected after all, huh? And I guess this is for you, Van. Oh, I guess we're the same. Actually, I probably spoke about it some of the people in chat. Uh, I'm going to Manila in about 2 weeks. Since my brother basically talked to me, offering to let me live in Antipolo and probably look for a job there since it's near everything. And basically a few steps out, basically a few hundred meters away from the metro. And since the minimum wage is higher in the capital, so good luck to us, I guess. I couldn't really imagine myself in a city. Ah, probably the company has already decided on someone to hire, or those fake jobs I was hearing about. I hope it's not that. I couldn't imagine it, even less think seriously about it. Yeah. Sometimes they don't even hire if you're too overqualified. Excuse me. Or maybe it is more like I shouldn't think about it. Having said that, the mother's expression became increasingly gloomy. Yeah, I heard that reasoning in my local fast food chains, saying I was overqualified, and also when I applied in Marikina College about as a utility man. or woman. They were saying, since I already have a fast food job, they're not really they're not really interested in hiring me. Yeah, like on the game saying maybe I should move on from this topic. So is the tour over? After my words, Yamada-san looks up, then slowly opens her mouth. If you don't go to the shrine, then it's over. But there's one place I personally really want you to come. For a second, her expression was really serious. Yamada-san directed me to get off at a station called Yanai Station, one station before the last stop. That is the station where Yamada-san got off this morning, which means it is also the nearest station from my house. I say near us, but it's still an hour away, and by the looks of it, I was the first person to enter today. Apparently, this station was the last destination, this far into the mountains with no sign of anyone, not even in the surroundings. The station seemed to be deserted. Oh, hello, Zam, my buddy. Hello there. I actually saw you lurking for a few minutes now. Yeah, there's a lot of snow. I'm actually not sure if this is in northern Japan or probably in the Sea of Japan's side or probably Hokkaido. Yeah, I'm fine. I was I was a bit busy this past few days, and probably going to be more busy since I was packing my things, getting ready to move in a new place. Yeah, going to the city to look for a job, I guess. For more opportunities, I hope. At least I'm going to live there free of rent. I hope so. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to live with my sibling. Basically, he was offering to me to okay. He was offering for me to live there and basically help me look for a job. Since I basically help with the house. Basically, my rent is basically doing the chores as a helper. Yamada-san said, "Please wait a moment," unlocked the door to the office and went inside. No, it's my sibling, it's my brother. I am the youngest of three and my sister is in Milan, Italy. And my brother is in Manila, working as a customer support of some kind. Even in here, where you don't lock your house, apparently, you do lock certain places. Wait, why does she have the keys for this place? Yeah, the immigration is kind of tough in Italy. I have an uncle who basically rode a train entering Italy and got caught by immigration inside the train. They basically do random checks everywhere. Yeah, like it really depends if you really go into technical support or if you're really in entry customer service. Yeah, it really depends on the company. I've been I've been in different ones, so yeah. Why did they ca- Hmm. Okay, I see, I see. So basically, the immigration officials do check your passport or train or ID, I guess, and they take me aside from self-serving coders. Why, why do they consider you sus, by the way? Ah, so it's the looks or in your impression. I guess you need to style yourself a bit more like Nick. But yeah, in our situation, it really depends on the HR. Sometimes I don't really understand the HR here in the Philippines. They probably just copy paste descriptions and job postings and just well. Even in here where you don't lock your house up anyway. Okay, I already read that. It really feels like some unexplored station. Yeah, sometimes I do hear from my HR friend that sometimes they do screen the applications automatically. So that's why the trick for those automated things is write an invisible words, basically job description or in experience, invisible text in the resume. So when the AI do scan your resume, you get included in the final screening or the one that do get checked by a person. Basically, you're the the melting pot of the European Union. Yeah, I do. Basically, yes, invisible text as in white. Basically, if you write, you color the font white in your resume if you're submitting it digitally, or almost invisible. So the scanning machine or the one they use can still read your the I mean I mean the AI thing can still scan the document with the description that they are looking for. Yeah, they probably checking. Hey, is this passport fake or something? Since you uh, don't look like your name probably, or it's probably too suspicious. But some immigration girls are pretty lax, I hear. It really just depends if they are having a bad day. The atmosphere of this place gave me that feeling, but the building itself was well kept. It felt like the perfect photograph. So I tried to take out my phone. Yeah, it does look really picturesque. Fun fact, I am actually still receiving SMS from, what it's called again? Okay, that SMS app is still loading. Yes, IBEX Global. I'm still receiving SMS from them after passing like a resume to them about 3 years ago. Yeah, I guess it really depends on the company. If it's small, they don't have those scanning apps or software. Like like last like my last job, it was a medical company, so they're not really good or doesn't have really that automated that IT stuff yet. And while they do have a customer support, they don't really focus on the customer support part. Really? 10 years, huh? I guess eh, the Privacy Act does cover it, maybe. No. I did, I was working at Detoxicare before. So it's not really an IT company. It felt like perfect photograph, so I tried to take out my phone. But for some reason, I didn't feel right, so I stood there just looking at the scenery in front of me. It was as if I was the only one in this world. There's loud silence as my view was filled with the never-ending snow. I think I can finally understand the snow falls in silence phrase I've heard before. All of the sounds around me were being absorbed by the snow. For a second, I thought I had become deaf. I guess they took a picture of a real place and they just applied a animation filter of some kind to use this as background. I entered the station to escape from the cold. The waiting room was surprisingly clean. Of course, it looks old, but it seems clean. Even though it is an unmanned station, it is not abandoned and someone is taking care of it. The posters on the wall did not look old, and the vending machines in place were working well and nothing seemed to be sold out. I thought that if a vending machine was placed in such an empty place, they would steal everything, but seeing that this is not the case, I can understand this is a very safe place. Yeah, they probably trust the people to not steal anything, since it's a very remote place. In front of the window, with the blinds down, I saw what looked like a station notebook. A A station notebook is a notebook where visitors can freely write the memories of their trip. A pen is normally placed right next to it. When I looked inside, I saw things like I came here to climb the mountain, but because of the weather, I couldn't. I came here because I heard there was an unexplored station. I was in the pilgrimage to anime sacred places. Yeah, most tourists in Japan probably going to really remote places just because of an anime. Like a good example is Yuricamp. It actually increased tourism in some prefectures. I heard that there was a rare shrine, and several other reasons were written like that. Among them, I found I came here to see Fuka, and my eyes stopped. Okay, thanks for the lurking. See you soon. Typo. Okay, see you later. Fuka. Isn't that Yamada-san's name? As I was thinking this, I heard the office door open. Well, probably Fuka-chan was the local idol or local mascot. What is it called again? Poster girl, yes. She's probably the poster girl of the province, or the station, or the train tours. As I was thinking this, I heard the office door open. Ta-da! What do you think of this Takeru? Yeah, she looks cute. Yamada-san appeared from inside the office, and for some reason, she had what looked like a station manager's hat on her head. Let me introduce myself. I am Fuka Yamada, the station manager of Yanai Station. I am hoping she is getting paid. Well, she did say previously she was volunteering, so probably not. Welcome to Yanai Station. Please be careful and don't step on the white line. Yamada-san says, looking a little embarrassed. Station manager? Just kidding. I'm just the volunteer station manager. Yeah, guess so. So, of course, I'm not the real station manager. Volunteer station manager? Okay, excuse me, I'm going to drink some water. Again, with these volunteer things. All of the stations on the Kanagi Railway are unmanned except for Omakura Station at the foothills. But each has its own volunteer station manager. Okay, so each station has its volunteer girl, I guess. But based on what she says, they are just station managers in name. They mostly clean and shovel snow. They don't sell tickets and such. Or to put it in another way, they just do chores. Yeah, this is probably going to be similar in what I'm going to do in Manila. She's not only a tourist guide, but even a station manager. Kanagi Railway really exploit their workers. Well, it's not really exploiting if they're volunteering for it. Isn't this hat cool? I made it myself. So she then probably proudly shows off her hat. Here, I'll even let you wear it, Takeru-kun. No, I'm not. Ignoring my refusal, she forcibly offers me her hat, so I try it on. The size looks good, but for some reason doesn't really fit, huh? Then don't make me wear it, I thought I should say, but I instead said I silently returned the hat to her. Still, being a station manager, even if it's a volunteer, so what I read in the station book was really about her? Maybe she's secretly a very famous station manager. Yeah, she probably have fans here and there. While thinking this, Yamada-san left the waiting room and headed for the platform. Looking at this, I followed her silently. This really looks good. I should probably take a screenshot of this. And going to post this on X. Yeah, she does look adorable with that hat. Normally, the guide doesn't include this station. But I personally wanted to show you the view of this place, Takeru-kun. The view. Yeah, I will probably at least once want to go here and probably look at this scenery. But if you're local, you're probably sick of this scenery every day. It looked at the view again after hearing that, but to me it was nothing special. In front of me is just a large towering mountain, the railroad tracks swallowed by the mountain, and a silent void. I was a bit overwhelmed by the pure white scenery, but that was just first. Once you get used to it, it feels like nothing. There was no variety in this landscape, and that bored the hell out of me. Well, if you're in your 40s or 30s and above, you're probably going to appreciate this place. Just thinking that the scenery was the same 100 years ago, and it will be the same 100 years later, just fills me with a sense of loneliness. I really feel the opposite. I think the fact that it is unchanging give me a very special kind of feeling to it. Yeah. You're since you're living in Europe, you're probably one of those guys. Just guessing. That goes to those travel around Europe just to go skiing. Or probably snowboarding. As you as you send that chat, I said that. Yeah, some Englishmen do the British ones, like Connor or called CWBA. He did talk about his family just going around Europe and going to those key places. Okay, wait. Well, I haven't really tried skiing yet since I live in a tropical country. I do get to go to some beaches. Not the beach. I mean the coast. And went to some tropical islands. But you go there. Interesting that you say that. What's that? I guess the difference is the sense of balance and in your own words, what's the difference between them, snowboarding and skiing? I'm not trying to deny that, but in the city, things change every day and you have to adapt to them. In the city, everything changes all the time, to the point that your old memories might even get overeaten. Maybe that's why I don't remember the time I live in the mountains. How's the view? What do you see in this station? No. What do you see in the mountains, Takeru-kun? I guess you do just hate skiing because of you're holding something in your hand. Maybe that's why. I'm just guessing though. I felt like she really didn't expect a good answer of this. At least not an answer that the snow could wash away. Snowboarding is not like a skateboarding, while skiing is just I don't understand the legs when the ski pulls. I just, well, I can't read. I don't get what the combo is supposed to do. Yeah, I guess you can just not think when skiing. I mean snowboarding. I did hear a good tip from a YouTube video before that. To brake, you just angle your feet together, and if it's straight, you're basically going. Yeah, probably because you're more of the intuition type and more used to balancing. And while skiing is more of you, probably if you really listen to the instructor, it's probably easier if you memorize the tricks to it. Understandable. I'm not really good at some things. And my brain just go, how do I do this again? Yeah, like in a good example is I was really good at strategy games like Harvest Moon. I'm not really, or I mean Red Alert. Or basta, I forgot what it's called again. But I'm not really, even if I did play a lot of Dota 2 and LOL before, ge- I didn't really get good on it. I felt intellectually didn't expect a good answer of this, at least not answer that this snow could wash away. Boredom, monotony, th- that's the reason I was honest. Yeah, I kind of expected it, but she agreed with me. Yeah, old Dota, I did play, I really like old Dota more than LOL. And Dota 2 when it was still beta, or closed beta. I managed to get a key to it when Alienware was giving it away. I kind of expected it, but she agreed with me. This world is so closed. There's nothing to do here. Nothing at all. Even though her voice was very quiet, I could hear her clearly. Excuse me. As there's nothing to do, I always think a lot. I think about myself, my friends, the mountains, school. I think about a lot of things. I'm currently in the countryside currently. So I see nothing but trees, small houses, and my room. Unlike her, I do think a lot of things. Like, what should I do? Uh, how do I get to do these things? So, when should I do this chore? Or when should I stream? And I also think about my future. Yeah, I didn't experience that future. And so while I'm thinking about it, eventually the train will arrive heading towards the foothills. In this place that's normally so silent, I can hear the wheels rattling as it stops right in front of me, the only person in the station. Look, just like this. As Yamada-san said that, I did start to hear some noises coming from far away. But maybe because of the snow, you couldn't figure out where the sound was coming from. Like you were in the, like you were hearing, wearing headphones. Before long, it's a shiny headlights. A red train appears, as if it was breaking all the snow around and popping out of pure white snow. Only after seeing that, my brain recognizes the source of the sound is the train. It depends. I When I was living in the Mediterranean, we do get winters, although there's no snow. it's really cold in the morning. But yeah, it's probably easier since you can just jog it away to hit yourself and hit the bathtub. They are different depending on the day, but the Kanagi Railway runs about 6 round trips a day. So 6 round trips a day, so every 2 hours? That's not bad. The train that comes at this hour is a special train that runs only once a day, and it's only the one that is red. So if you miss that train, you would probably need to take shelter on the station. Special? This red train is the one that connects with the express train at the foothills and goes directly to the city. I see. This bright color really makes you want to get on board, right? Yamada-san said so for a moment, smiling, but her smile melted away as quickly as the snow. But I will never take this train. Because my place is in these mountains for the rest of my life. Girl, probably no. You still have a lot of years to go on, so nah. A person who looks like a conductor appears from behind the vehicle. Then Yamada-san does a hand sign of some sort, and the conductor returns to the car and the train departs. Silence. Dun dun dun. After seeing it off, Yamada-san remained standing and staring at the red train until it was out of sight. There's nothing here. I'm not a TTS streamer today. Hello, welcome to the stream, Phantom Prime. So if you stay here, you will face yourself whether you like it or not. Ooh. Or ooh. Of all the people in the mountains go through the same thing. For me, it happened in this station. You have to face yourself. You don't have to adapt to the day in here. There's no fast-paced routines. It's different from days in the city where you can turn a blind eye to yourself and put it off as many times as you want. That's why those students had already decided on their future. On the other hand, Thank you very much for today. I forced you to go out with me. No, I wasn't forced to. Don't worry, I can understand. Besides, I think this was just what I needed. Just what she needed? I wanted to know, how would this mountain look like in the eyes of someone who grew up in the city? Someday, I had to face it. She said this while taking off her station manager's hat. Yamada-san's once calm expression gradually faded. What do you mean that you had to face it? Does that mean that you couldn't find an answer? As you can see, the Kanaki Railway is in serious financial trouble. There are no people, and the station and trains are in trouble. Yeah, Japan really is suffering from depopulation now. And probably some first world countries are probably experiencing the same. There are no people, and the stations and trains are in shambles. All the stations are unmanned, and we have to rely on local residents and volunteers to act as tourist guides and station managers. I'm fine. I was just a bit unwell in the past 2 days. Probably just some cough. Since it's a bit, since it's the rainy season, my allergies are acting up. It's just normal sneezing allergies though. It's not really serious. And in the next few 2 weeks, I probably need to move houses. Well, it's for my future. For a better job opportunity. Probably, I hope. I don't know really. The deficit has already exceeded 4 billion yen and is growing every year. Damn! That's a lot of money. Deficit. How do you even know that? Well, this is a remote place, so probably everyone knows it. Sorry for using you today. I wanted to have someone like you, Takira-kun, a person who grew up in the city, to look at it objectively, to see if there's any potential left for this railway. Potential? Oh, by the way, when we are on the train, you asked about my dream for the future, right? So, she did hear me. Okay, there's a 3-minute ad running to now. So we're going to take a short break. And I probably need to get some more water. Going to be right back. Take care and get some rest. And I'm back. My family has been leading the Kaneki railway business for generations. Right now, my father runs it, but eventually, as the only daughter, I'll take over. Ah, I see. So, she probably have no choice but to take it over. Or, if she marries someone, the one she marries will going to take it over. Hello, Candy Broski. Welcome to my stream. Today we're reading a visual novel called Fukyou, Hana, Snowflower. It is a story about a young boy who basically was graduating or was going to finish high school, I think, if I remember correctly, and was forced to move in the countryside. And he is basically touring the countryside with his childhood friend now. And they were talking about her dreams and her family situation now. That's a short gist of it. Rebuilding a railway business with over 4 billion in debt. You're welcome, I guess. That's my dream for the future. That's a pretty steep and hard dream, but realistic. I guess it's a bit realistic. Okay. Chapter 3. That evening. It's been a long day. After I get home and turn on the switch to boil the bath, I look back on what has happened today. But still, 4 billion in debt. How many that is in dollars? $8 billion. 4 billion yen in dollars. So around $26 million. It is a kinetic visual novel. We really don't have any choices. So it's a really visual novel. Yeah, it's not really a dating aim. We don't. It's not a harem or anything. The amount of money that Yamada-san told me is something that a high school student I can't even imagine. In fact, I didn't even know that a company could survive with 4 billion yen in debt. So you're disappointed that it's not a dating visual novel? I do plan to play a visual novel next stream, a dating one. Since there's a bit of comic. I was just checking if I can remove the 18 plus part. And at some point, so there's hello? There's is it okay now? Okay. Huh. Is it fine now? Yeah, it was the switch thing and the mic. It's probably not. Yeah. I just replugged my mic. Thank you for telling me though. Even though it's not your fault at all, what kind of mindset do you even need to accept that kind of fate? If it was me, I would probably run away and leave everything behind. I'm home. Hello, Mom. Welcome back. Mom, I'm hungry. I just got home from work and that's the first thing you say to me? With work today, I'm hungry. Well, you can't really blame him if he's really hungry. If you're so hungry, why don't you make something for yourself, Takaro? No. As much as I want to help you, I can't even go to the grocery store without a car, Mom. Ah, yeah. The inconvenience of being in the countryside. At least in my situation, even though I'm in the countryside, the store is probably like 50 meters away. Even if I wanted to make it, I couldn't. So it can't be helped, yep. You never cook for me, even when I can't feed. Even when we were in the city. I'll take care of the food instead. You can take care of this. Winston hands me a strange binder. What's this? A circular board is the way we communicate in the mountains. When I opened it and took a quick look, I found a date and time of a general assembly, a sign of participation, and a date of garbage collection. Apparently, the circular board is a way to contact people by passing it around to each other in house in turns. Oh, I just thought it's already been an hour and 30 minutes already. So since I need to do something, I'm going to cut the stream short. As I said, this is only as the title says, I only intended this for a very short stream, and thank you guys for stopping by. And here's the red message. I'm going to raid the VTuber. I am currently a mod. She's called Spooky, and she's playing Higurashi, if I'm right. Yeah, Higurashi. This is probably the word message. Okay, I'm typing it now. I don't really have a word message ready. Chicken streamer. Here's the red message. Okay, and see you later. And take care and have some rest. And watch Spooky and greet her for me.